NFL trade wind swirl. Could a change of scenery unlock a former top 5 pick's potential for the Packers or Patriots? The chatter is growing louder in NFL circles. A compelling trade scenario has emerged, linking a former top 5 draft pick, now seemingly the odd man out, with two franchises on divergent paths but with a shared, pressing need. The Green Bay Packers teetering on the edge of serious contention, and the New England Patriots, in the throes of a defensive-minded rebuild, have both been floated as logical landing spots for New York Giants edge rusher Kavon Thibodeaux. This isn't just smoke, it's a fire fueled by strategic roster moves and the unfulfilled promise of a player who could be the missing piece for a championship puzzle for the Packers. The 2025 season is about building on back-to-back postseason appearances and providing quarterback Jordan Love with a defense that can seal the deal. While their defense showed flashes of brilliance, with a top 10 finish in PFSN's Defense Plus metric last season, a deeper dive reveals a potential vulnerability. The departure of All-Pro cornerback Jaire Alexander and Eric Stokes has left a significant void in the secondary, placing an even greater emphasis on a disruptive pass rush. Outside of the formidable Rashan Gary, who was the only Packer to eclipse 5 sacks last season, the depth on the edge is concerning. The addition of 4th-round pick Baron Sorrell from Texas is a developmental move, but Green Bay's win-now posture demands a more immediate impact player. On the other side of the conference, the New England Patriots are meticulously reconstructing their identity under new head coach Mike Vrabel. After consecutive 4-win seasons, the focus has been on fortifying the defense, a unit that languished in the bottom third of the league in 2024. The Patriots front office was aggressive in the offseason, bringing in a cadre of defensive talent, including defensive tackle Milton Williams, a force fresh off a Super Bowl win, edge rusher Harold Landry III, and cornerback Carlton Davis III. These additions have undoubtedly raised the floor of the defense, creating a potentially elite cornerback duo in Davis and Christian Gonzalez. However, questions remain about their ability to consistently generate pressure off the edge. While the signings of Landry and former first-rounder K'Lavon Chaisson add depth, neither is a guaranteed game record. This is where the conversation pivots to Kavon Thibodeaux. The 5th overall pick in the 2022 NFL Draft hasn't quite lived up to the lofty expectations that accompanied his arrival in the league. However, a closer look at his performance reveals a player on the cusp of a breakout. While his sack numbers in 2024 were modest, his underlying metrics, such as pass rush win rate and quarterback pressures, suggest a player who is consistently disruptive. A change of scenery, away from the intense New York media market and into a new defensive scheme, could be the catalyst that unlocks his full potential. The Giants' own roster moves have made Thibodeaux's availability a legitimate possibility. The blockbuster trade for and subsequent extension of elite edge rusher Brian Burns, coupled with the selection of Penn State's highly touted linebacker Abdul Carter in the 2025 NFL Draft, has created a crowded and expensive edge rusher room. As noted by Christopher Knox of Bleacher Report, this surplus of talent could make Thibodeaux a luxury piece that the Giants might be willing to part with for the right price. Knox posits a compelling case for both the Packers and the Patriots. For New England, who recorded just 28 sacks in 2024, should have interest in adding Thibodeaux if he's available. They could still use another sack artist on its defensive front. The logic is sound. Thibodeaux would bring a high upside, cost-controlled pass-rushing talent to a team in desperate need of one. For Green Bay, the argument is even more direct. The Green Bay Packers should also be interested in adding Thibodeaux. Knox writes, they only had one player, Rashan Gary, record more than 5 sacks last season, and didn't add any edge help this offseason before taking Baron Sorrell in round 4 for a team with Super Bowl aspiration. A dynamic pass-rushing duo of Gary and a revitalized Thibodeaux could be a nightmare for opposing offenses. The coming weeks and months will reveal whether these trade winds develop into a full-blown storm. But one thing is clear, the potential acquisition of Kavon Thibodeaux is a tantalizing prospect for two teams in need of a defensive spark. His journey is a testament to the fact that in the NFL, the right fit and a change of scenery can make all the difference. What are your thoughts on this potential trade? Could Kavon Thibodeaux be the final piece for a Packers Super Bowl run? Or would he be a better fit for the Patriots' long-term rebuilding plan? Join the conversation in the comments below. Your insights and opinions are what make this community thrive. And if you want to stay ahead of all the latest NFL news, rumors, and in-depth analysis, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support is crucial for our growth and allows us to continue bringing you the content you love. Hit that subscribe button and become a part of our community today.